Hey, what's up guys, Caboose XBL bringing you another Injustice 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about is the Joker. He is now officially unveiled to be a part of the Injustice 2 roster, which brings up a ton of questions, the number one question being, how is the Joker alive? Now before we get to answering that question, I just wanted to ask you guys if you can leave a like rating on this video. Shows your support and it helps me out. So if you guys want to help me out, if you want to show your support, leave a like rating on this video and that would be much appreciated. Now with that out of the way, let's jump into the topic at hand and let's talk about the Joker and how exactly he is alive and in Injustice 2 a part of the main roster. Really quick before we jump into the speculation and the evidence that I have on the Joker's return in Injustice 2, now would be the time to let you guys know that there is going to be a bit of a spoiler warning here. If you are someone who doesn't want to know whatsoever about the Joker's return in Injustice 2 and you want that to be something that you find out when you get your hands on the game on May 16th, now would be the time to click off the video and then I don't know, maybe you can return after you play the game to see if any of the speculation that I have here ended up being right. So fair warning here, spoiler warning. If you don't want to know anything about the Joker's return in Injustice 2, now would be the time to click off the video. Alright, anyone sticking around at this point does not care about what we're going to be talking about and wants to speculate just as much as I do about the Joker's return. So let's talk about it. Now the biggest piece of information that we got out of this was actually from some exclusive gameplay that came of the Joker from an intro dialogue between him and Batman. Now I can't really show you the exact character intro, the dialogue itself, because it's not my gameplay and I don't have permission to use it, but what I can tell you is some paraphrasing as to what the character said. So the Joker walks in, Batman walks in, and Batman directly says to the Joker in this intro dialogue that he is one of the Jokers of a different Earth. The other Joker then continues to confirm this by saying that he liked the Earth that he was on better. So this could indeed mean that the Joker's involvement in Injustice 2 could be because of the fact that it is a Joker from a separate Earth. And that is, of course, introducing the multiverse once again to the Injustice 2 story mode. Now, this is something I was kind of expecting, as most people were. There's only just a few guesses that you can have as to what the Joker's return would end up being before you're right. And one of them that everyone was talking about was that the Joker was probably just from another Earth. Now, what I'm wondering is, how does he get to the Earth that Injustice 2 takes place on? How does he end up there? Why is he there? What is he doing? Is he going to have any involvement in the story? I don't really know. But I'd also want to read to you guys what the Joker's character bio is on the Injustice website. Now it's written here. Though killed by Superman, the Joker continues to haunt the lives of all those touched by his madness. By destroying Metropolis, he set the events in motion which made enemies of Superman and Batman. If he were alive to see the chaos he'd created, he would surely be smiling. So because of this character bio, as well as what the Joker's intro is in his trailer, people are starting to speculate that maybe the Joker isn't real in Injustice 2, but just a manifestation of maybe fear gas or the Joker's laughing gas. Who knows? Because when you see the Joker's opening intro in the trailer for the game, you can see a bunch of gas surrounding the character. So people are saying maybe it's very similar to what happens with the character of Scarecrow in his opening intros, in that it starts off and he's just Jonathan Crane wearing his little Scarecrow getup, but he activates some fear gas and you get a bit of that, and through that you see Scarecrow now as this monstery, weird, creepy looking version of him. So maybe the same thing happens with the Joker. Some sort of fear gas or the Joker's laughing gas is involved and you see a manifestation of the Joker, but he's not actually real and they're going all Arkham Knight on us. I'd say the idea of this Joker being from another Earth and coming to the Injustice Earth, whatever he is from, is a lot more of a likely idea and a lot more of a likely thing to happen in Injustice 2's story. It seems like that's something that NetherRealm has tackled before with Injustice Gods Among Us, the idea of the multiverse. It's just now the question is, how exactly does he get to this Earth? Why is he there, and what's his plan? He's probably going to end up playing a pretty big role in the story mode. We're just going to have to wait and see if Superman sticks his hand through his chest and pulls out his beating heart once again. It's going to be really interesting, but with all that said, let me know what you guys think. How is the Joker alive in Injustice 2? What do you have to speculate about? What is your theory? I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. I'm Caboose XBL, and once again, if you can leave a like rating on this video, it shows your support, and I would really appreciate it. And you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.